Google Photos is more than just an organization and a backup of your photos. And today I will take a look at the more fun parts of Google Photos. Hi, I am PixelPia. In my last video I went over the basics of Google Photos and I showed the interface both on a computer and on my Android phone. And if you want to see that, I will have it linked down in the description. But today we're gonna take a closer look at how to set up your AutoSync and how to organize, and the more fun parts of Google Photos. Today I will work on my phone, but the things I will show you, you can do both on the phone and on your computer. So let's start by putting my phone screen up here so you can follow along. So first of all, I open Google Photos. The first thing I want to do is set up my AutoSync. I click on the little avatar and shows photo settings. And as you can see, I have backup and sync off right now. Let's turn it on and make sure I use the right account, in this case PixelPia. Down in settings you can choose upload size and backup device folders. And here I can choose which folders on my phone I want to back up. Now I'm going back to where I started. There is another way to choose what folders to back up. If I go to library, you see photos on device. This shows all the folders on my phone that includes photos. That has a little cloud with a line across it. This means this folder is not being auto-synced. If I click on it, we can see it's only one photo in there. For this tutorial, let's turn on backup and sync at the top. And when we go back, you see that little cloud has disappeared, and that folder will be included in the AutoSync on my phone. The same thing you can do on your computer. You can choose what folders from your computer you want to AutoSync. That was syncing between your phone or your computer to the cloud. Let's talk organization. One great way to organize your photos is to use albums. So we are in the library. If we scroll down underneath the photos on device, we have albums. You see, I have one album created already with 32 items in it from Philadelphia Zoo. Let's say I want to add an album. New album, I just hit the little plus. Let's say I want to add an album with photos of me, myself. So I call it me, and then add photos. It said select people and pets. So I choose myself and confirm. This will take a short little while as it searches through all the photos. But here you go. Here we have an album with all photos of me. There are other ways to create albums. Let's hit that little plus sign again. And this time I start by selecting photos. And I am looking for a photo of the beach. Let's call this album Beach. And done. Right now I have only added one photo to this album. And the reason for that is now I go back to search instead of library. And in my search bar, I will search for beach. Done. And all the photos on my phone that include the beach will show up. I can mark a photo by clicking on it. Or I can, if I want all photos from a specific day, I only have to mark that date. So let's add these. I mark them and I go up to the little plus sign and hit beach, which was the album that I created. Let's do one more thing. Just click album and photos, and I can manually add whatever photos I want in that album by just clicking on them. So there are 4 photos and I added them, and let's call that MISC. Done. Now I have 4 photos in this. If I later on want to add on another photo, I can hit that little add and just go in and choose a photo and add. I can share this album or any album with a person or create a link to publish somewhere. I can order photos as a photo book or as photo prints from the photos in this album. Let's say that I regret some photos. I want to delete them. So back in this, and I just click on the photo until I see that little check mark, and I go up to the 3 dots and say remove from album. I can do that with several photos if I want, remove from album. But I can also go up and choose delete album. That will delete the whole album. The photos are still in my cloud or on my phone, depending on where I picked them from. But the album, the organization, is deleted. This is the editing me that interrupts. I just realized that this video will be extremely long if I keep all the goodies I have for you. So there will be another video with the more playful parts of Google Photos. Sorry that I had to interrupt. Now back to the video. I hope this inspires you to work with your photos. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Be kind to yourself and to others. And as always, remember, never stop learning.